Good morning, America. My name is Danny. I'm a 49-year-old American. This is my show, Danny's Pit. It's not for children, so if you're under the age of 18, it is not for you. Today's topic comes to me from a subscriber. I always say if you want to drop some comments or topics, I will look at them, and this was a good one. So, and while I have your attention, if I can get you to please hit like, subscribe, and share. Really help me out, help out the algorithm. Every time you guys hit the like button, they play it more. It gets it out more. I grow, we grow. So if you could do that, it'd be awesome. And I do interact with you guys. Today's topic comes from a subscriber, so I'll do that. Topic of today's pit will be ShrinkGate. Some people are calling it shrinkflation. Um, Forever now, there's been that phenomenon. Even when I was a kid, you bought a big bag of Doritos, and you open it, and it's got like half, maybe three quarters of a bag. And they've always said it's because when they fill it, there's air, and then as they're sealing it, the air gets out, and somehow it's the same amount of chips as without the air. Fine, we've been buying that for like 30 years, 40 years. Now it's gotten to the point where they can't hide it no more. Okay, there's less product in the same size bag that they're selling for the same price that they used to sell it for, with about a third less of the product in it. This is one of the things that Biden did touch on that I did agree with. I don't think he's going to do anything about stopping it, though, but he did bring it up. Um, this is another result of this record high inflation and just Bidenomics. Period. I mean, he did this, and then he talks about it and complains it. I mean, that's like kicking the wall and then bitching at the neighbor that you broke your toe or something. It's ridiculous. It's been like this, like I said, since I was in high school. We used to laugh at it, But now you go to like McDonald's. The other day, my wife, we got a couple of Big Macs. That thing was the size of an Oreo cookie. I mean, I remember when a Big Mac would fill me up, and I needed another one. And I'm not a very big person, so I mean, I'm serious. A Big Mac was like the size of a little Debbie oatmeal cookie or something. It's happening all over, and it's just these companies are doing what they can to stay afloat, but they're doing it at our expense. They're doing it at the taxpayer expense, at the American citizen expense. I looked it up just to make sure. Inflation is the rate of change in prices. That's what inflation means. It's the rate of change of prices. So everything has gone up 70% more than it was, a couple years ago. And some people are saying, maybe we need more stimulus checks, or maybe no. That's what helped get us here. Okay, there's no such thing as free money. There's a saying that the mouse doesn't know why the cheese is free until the sprung is trapped, or till the trap has been sprung, and that is how socialism works. The only way to do this, the only way to cut the inflation naturally, organically, the way they did it before, is to lower taxes. It's just that simple. Lower taxes. Don't raise the minimum wage. Don't do all this other crazy stuff. Just lower your taxes. It will eventually even out, and then we're back, not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. We got an extra couple $20 at the end of the month. That's the only way. If you have a better way, drop a comment, let me know. But I've been looking at this for about 3 days now, and the only thing I can come up with is lower the state tax, lower the federal tax. Inflation will take care of itself. Which brings me to my next point of the pit, is the minimum wage. They're talking about here in California raising minimum wage up to $20 an hour. Now that sounds incredibly fine for people that work those jobs. Probably excited as hell. But your average McDonald's, I'm not sure how many people they have on staff. Let's say 15, maybe 12. Okay, and they're all making $20 an hour. How much do you think that Oreo-sized Big Mac's going to cost when they're paying the person that makes it $20 an hour? Eating at McDonald's will be up there with, do we eat at McDonald's or a five-star restaurant? Because it's going to cost the same. You see, that's not the answer. I've had we'll call it a contention, that I truly believe the answer isn't raising the minimum wage. It's lowering and making more accessible the price and the chance at higher education. You give people the chance that can't normally afford to go to college but have it to go to college. Let them go to whatever college they qualify for, and work with them on tuition. I know we have student loans and grants and all that stuff too, but just lower the price. It should, to me, it should cost as much to go to Harvard as it does to go to your junior college. But, the paper, maybe they feel like it won't be worth as much if it's not charging you, $350,000 to become a doctor or something like that. I'm not really sure the numbers, so don't hold me to that. But, that's been my idea for about, I don't know, the last 15 years now. And if I ever get into politics, that'll be something I'll bring up, is let's lower the price of higher education before we raise minimum wage. Then we could be competitive with some of our biggest competitors out there. China takes education very seriously. Japan takes education very seriously. India takes education very seriously. All those kids that we went to school with that are of those ethnicities, they all took school very seriously. If you remember, it was all of us wackos that were partying out in the cornfield drinking kegs of beer while they were at home studying. And now they're the doctors and lawyers of my town, and I'm on my couch with disability. So who's really having fun? Anyway, you put the partying off till later in life. Get your education down. I have a bucket full of regrets, and one of the biggest regrets I have is that I did not go to college, and I was qualified to go to college. I was qualified to go to about any college I wanted to. Not because I'm Doogie Howser or I'm a super genius or anything. I just test really well, and I have a really good memory, so it helps. I do little word association tricks. I love puzzles. I mean, it's just all up in your brain. So anyway, that's the end of the pit. Thank you for bringing me I didn't write your name down, damn it. I'll bring it up though. But thank you for bringing up this topic. This is a good one. I like talking about this because this has got me to be able to talk about something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and that is, not raising minimum wage. Let's lower the price of higher education. Let's get some and diversity hires. Just end it. Okay? You got people of all ethnicities walking around. They're multimillionaires. So don't give me oppression. Don't give me none of this crap. None of that. All of that is null and void. Okay? If Officer Tatum can make it, or any of these other guys on here on YouTube are doing it, in Hollywood and sports, don't tell me. I ain't gonna buy that. Then I'll say, okay, I'm oppressed because I can't run a 440 in 5 seconds like he can. It just turns into a ridiculous argument. Everybody needs to be doing what they need to be doing. So anyway, like I said, I'll end the pit on that. Just think it over. Drop me some comments. I'm sure some of you might want to roast me on this. Some might agree. That's just the price I pay for doing my pit. So anyway, as I always say, stay vigilant in America. Keep looking forward, but once in a while look behind you. Might be some ways to get out of this if you just think outside the box a little bit. And I don't think there's a state in the world that really wants to cut their tax. But if they want to fix the country, that's what we're all going to have to do. So God bless each and every one of you. It's still early. Call someone you love. Give somebody you love a hug. Tomorrow's not promised. And God bless these wonderful and beautiful United States of America that we are lucky as hell to be living in. And it's going to get better. I am more confident of that statement every time I do this show. And after November, I probably won't have to say it anymore. So stay tuned, and until next one, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, please, and peace out, man. Thanks for watching, all you guys. Thank you.